Now in this course, in order to understand how our brain gets affected by sugar, we need to understand also some of the physiological, psychological causes that are impeding us to lose weight. Drama, trauma, and stress are the three most important things which people experience when they're trying to lose weight, or the causation and reason of why they can't lose weight. That's because there's a real physiological basis to drama addiction. Behind every highly dramatic person lurks an unresolved trauma. Sometimes sugar addiction are related to unresolved traumas. Here's what I have learned in researching and writing for my books and my research. We're suffering from trauma sickness, which is fueling our appetite for drama. Virtually everyone on this planet has been touched by trauma, especially secondary trauma from watching too many news, clips of horrors and tragedy. Trauma is also the reason why we are addicted to reality television, celebrity gossip, frightening movies, or dramatic friends and relationships. Unhealed trauma is behind our health, weight, addiction, sleep, and relationship issues. Fears and insecurities can cause us to second-guess our inner guidance. Fortunately, we can heal from trauma and get on with our life and our purpose. Your body stores dramatic memories. Psychological and psychiatry once focused solely upon how the mind was affected by stress, drama, and trauma. Today we know, and research has very clear, that the body reacts and changes in response to life events. The key to healing from trauma and regaining our sparkle in life lies in listening to our body's call for help. I know with my own patients, especially in trauma healing, helping patients release trauma stored in their cells is extremely important. Very often, patients who are blocked during talk therapy will get insights and catharsis during trauma-specific massage sessions or just with hypnotherapy sessions. There is a link between drama and trauma. Difficult situations and challenging relationships often involve drama. Drama is defined as the stressful circumstance had in a relationship that seems to be out of your control. If drama continually happens in your life, your past traumas are possibly the reason why. Trauma is a situation that causes such a great pain, emotionally, cognitively, or physically, that it shatters your sense of safety. 58% of suicide attempts in the United States are attributed to unhealed, unaddressed, or childhood trauma. Childhood trauma defining 7 years old or less of age. The words drama and trauma both have their roots in ancient Greece. Drama comes from the verb dran, which means to act or to do, and is referred literally to theatrical productions. In a way, our modern definition is similar, except it now refers to the theater of real life. When a movie is called a drama, that usually means we'll witness emotionally painful scenes. Trauma in the original Greek means wound, hurt, or defeat. Today, we usually think of trauma as a physical injury that brings a person to the hospital emergency room. However, many traumas injure the mind and emotions. This is especially true if you have repeated traumas in your life. In many cases, the person faces the threat of death. Examples are vehicular accidents. Yes, you can also suffer trauma from a car accident. child abuse, natural disasters, war, serious illness, the sudden and unexpected death of a loved one, or a crime incident. Trauma reorganizes your brain chemistry and patterns, which can make you more prone to re-experiencing trauma and drama. When this occurs, life can be and feel like a surreal movie. You don't feel like your real self, and you certainly don't feel like you're in the director of the movie either. Unhealed trauma can make us feel like we're victims of outside forces beyond our control. Some people believe that stress is something outside themselves that happens to them. Yet once you reach adulthood and have the ability to make your own lifestyle choices, you really do have the option of a low-stress life. It's all about the choices we make. Perhaps you're not a dramatic person yourself, but you might be attracted to people who are. If this is the case, you probably feel like your life is a stall because you spend all your time putting out fires for those you love. You're waiting for the day when the people you care about have happy lives so you can get started with your own. We often feel as if drama, like stress, is nothing of our own doing. There's a sense that drama happens to us, not from us. Certainly, there are instances when this is true, such as when a family member has multiple dramatic experiences. However, there are other instances when clearly you are in charge, such as choosing friends or romantic partners who have high drama personalities, focusing upon low priority activities instead of working on what matters to you, ignoring your inner knowingness, which is a warning to stay away from a person, behavior, situation, and spending more money than your budget allows, abusing substances that magnify your anxiety, for example, stimulants including caffeine, nicotine, and sugar, or depression, for instance, antidepressants and alcohol or drugs. And also, no planning ahead or facing impossible deadlines that have you racing against the clock. These are a few examples of how your personal choices can increase the drama in your lives. Some of us could agree that these are all forms of something called self-sabotage. Please do not press the self-sabotage button. This isn't to blame you. Instead, is to call you to engage in detective work to help you recover your sparkle and everything that goes with it: happiness, health, peace, abundance, and high self-esteem. In the next lecture, we're going to talk about how drama and brain chemistry works, and furthermore, how to start our own journey into sugar detox. I'll see you in the next chapter.